We are inching towards New Year's and to the end of this advent calendar. We are on day 6. This is an advent calendar from Coffee and Tea Junkie, and so far it's been amazing. Loving it. Let's see what day 6 brings us. Tex-Mex. Well, that's just interesting to figure out. Oh, it says on it, Texas pecan and Mexican chocolate. Well, that's going to be an interesting coffee, I feel. Let's see what the sticker says. Set goals that motivate you to jump out of bed every morning. So true. All right, let's get to brewing this Tex-Mex coffee. Fascinating. I think this is going to be interesting. All right, here we go. As that's brewing, let's see if there's some kind of smell. Oh, there's water on the counter. 1 second. There we go. It has a scent, but I can't put my finger on what it is. Coffee. It smells like coffee at the moment, which I need. I had a gathering with friends last night, and it was out of town, and it took me 2 hours to drive home because the fog was so bad. I haven't seen fog like that in, oh gosh, I can't even remember, but I could barely see a car length in front of me. So it was, I feel it was almost worse than driving in a snowstorm. All right, let's check out this coffee. All right, I can't make out the notes. I don't smell, oh, I guess there's a hint of chocolate. And it smells like nuts. I'm not sure I'd be able to decipher that it is pecan or pecan. Let me know in the comments how you say that one. Pecan or pecan. It definitely has a nutty forward taste, and then there's a hint of chocolate. It's good. Let's dress it and see how it is with cream and sugar. Cream and sugar has been added. It really does change the taste of coffee when you add cream or sugar. I find cream kind of takes some of the bitterness of the coffee away, which is why I didn't drink coffee for the longest time. I didn't like that bitter taste. I don't like bitter flavors in general. I don't like rapini. I don't like things that taste bitter. So I find cream is essential in a coffee. I can drink it without sugar, just with cream, but I prefer a little bit of sugar in it too. So let's see. Oh, see, that nuttiness comes out better with the cream and sugar and that hint of chocolate. I have to say, it's probably the weirdest coffee I've had because I feel like it doesn't know what it is. You taste coffee, you taste chocolate, and you taste nuts, and that whole mix, delicious, it's good, but it's confusing because you're not sure what you're drinking. Interesting. It's an interesting Tex-Mex. Just 2 more left in this calendar from Coffee and Tea Junkie. And I'm so sad because this has been fun. I love advent calendars, but particularly I love coffee. So let's jump in. So we are on day 7, which for those who may be just tuning in, yes, it is December 30th. Yes, I'm doing day 7 of the calendar, but that's because I didn't get the calendar until December 8th. And so we started on the 9th. Well, I technically started on the 1st, but then my mom asked me to go back and do the same days as her because she has the same calendar and she didn't want me to ruin it for her. So here we are doing day 7 on December 30th, and let's see what we have. Cinnamon shortbread. Oh my gosh, delicious. And the sticker says, the only time you should ever look back is to see how far you've come. I think that's appropriate, actually, as we look back on 2024 and stare into the abyss that is 2025. So, wisdom from an advent calendar. All right, let's pop this in and give her a go. You know when you just want coffee now and it just doesn't go fast enough? Here we go. As that is brewing, it smells really good. You can really smell the cinnamon with the coffee. So I'm curious to see how the shortbread comes into it. But so far, it's been pretty on the mark for the flavors of this advent calendar. I haven't always loved them all, not a big lover of alcohols, and there have been some alcohol flavored ones, and I'm sure those are up the alley of so many people. And they weren't horrible. I still drank the coffee, to be honest. They just weren't my favorite flavors. But there have been some really amazing ones too, and the one that comes to mind is blueberry cobbler. Oh my god, that one was delicious. So let's see what this one has for us. All right. Oh, you can smell it. Smells like baking. But you can really smell the cinnamon. That is really forward. Let's have a taste. Oh yeah, very cinnamony. Okay, let me put cream and sugar in this and we'll see where we're at. All right, cream and sugar has been added. Let's see where we're at. Give it a good stir. I hate when there's sugar at the bottom. That drives me nuts ordering coffee out. And by that I mean like at McDonald's, or for those who are in Canada, Tim Hortons, although I don't get coffee from Tim Hortons often. Not my favorite. But I always ask, can you please stir that well? Make sure that's well stirred, because they often put in the cream and sugar and do like a quick little stir, but it's not enough to dissolve the sugar. And when you're driving and then you go to take a sip and it doesn't taste the way you would like because all the sugar has settled to the bottom, you can't really stir it while you're driving. Oh my gosh, it drives me nuts. Anyway, that's good. Okay, let's taste. That's cinnamon shortbread in a cup. That's delicious. I'm gonna go drink it because I need it today. Happy New Year. We are on the last day of this advent calendar, which I know it says number 8, but for those who've been tuning in, I got the calendar late. So started late, had to backtrack. This is an advent calendar from Coffee and Tea Junkie, and let's see what we got for our last day. Caramel Nutella. Oh my god, this is probably the best one for me to end this calendar on. And our sticker says, creativity is intelligence having fun. Oh my god, I love that. All right, let's put this one into brew. I am so excited for this one. I am a lover of Nutella. I grew up with Nutella. My family's Italian, so even before it was readily available here in Canada, my family would get it at specialty Italian shops, my family being from Italy. And so it was just, it's such a nostalgic thing for me. And living in the Dominican, they have Nutella available, but it's really expensive. It's like 924 pesos, which in Canadian dollars is about $24, $25, which is crazy for a jar of Nutella, especially when you can get it for $5 at Walmart. So, jokingly, when people would come to visit, I would say, bring a book in English and a jar of Nutella and some sunscreen, because sunscreen was also expensive living in the Dominican. But the jar of Nutella was really the precious goods. And so a friend came to visit and she brought 4 jars. I was so excited. And it's funny, since I've been home, I haven't eaten it at all. And it's been, well, since September. I guess when you can't have it is when you want it. But when she pulled out those 4 jars of Nutella, I was like, that is like the best gift ever. And that is gold there. I used to joke that if my mom came to visit, she would have to bring a suitcase just of Nutella, and I would sell it even for half the price of what they sell it for. Still make a profit, make an income. Anyway, so this Nutella coffee I am so excited for. So let's give it a try. Just giving it a smell, you can totally smell the Nutella. It is amazing. I am so glad this is the last coffee in the calendar for me. This is the best. So let's give it a taste without cream and sugar to see. Oh, you can totally taste the Nutella. I almost wished I put Nutella in here as it was brewing, but let's dress this with cream and sugar and see where we're at. All right, cream and sugar has been added. This is gonna be the best coffee. I am so excited. Let's see where we're at. Oh, it's so good. And when adding milk and sugar, I can now taste the caramel, which I didn't taste before. I just tasted coffee and Nutella. But now the caramel notes are coming through. This is a delicious coffee. So I'm going to go enjoy this. And I am wishing you all a fabulous New Year's. Stay safe. Have fun. Let's wash ourselves of 2024 and head optimistically into 2025. Mwah.